In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the #1 misconception about buying rap beats online. And it's all centered around one word: ownership. Let me give you an example. In December of 2015, a new rapper at the time named DESIIGNER released a huge hit song called Panda that reached #1 on the Billboard charts the following year. And the internet went crazy when they found out that DESIIGNER only paid $200 for the exclusive rights to the instrumental Panda from an up-and-coming producer named MENACE. And there was mixed emotions floating around the internet. Some people was making fun of MENACE. Other people felt sorry for him because they felt he got royally screwed over for only being paid $200 for the exclusive rights to a beat of such a huge hit song that Panda was, that was generating millions of dollars. But here's what most people fail to realize. MENACE did not get screwed over at all. In fact, quite the opposite. MENACE's dreams just came true. And that's because when you buy a beat online, regardless if you're just leasing a beat or you're buying exclusive rights to a beat, you never own the beat. You don't even own a small percentage of the beat. The producer retains 100% ownership of that instrumental as long as that instrumental does not contain any samples from any other songs. When you buy a beat online, you're not buying ownership of the beat. What you're buying is permission to use the beat within the guidelines of the particular contract that's associated with that instrumental. Typically, the only real major difference between leasing a beat and then buying exclusive rights to the beat is when you purchase exclusive rights to the beat, the producer's agreeing to no longer lease that beat out to any more artists after you. But here's the thing. Any artist who leased that beat before you bought the exclusive rights to it, they still are able to use that beat based upon whatever the guidelines were in their contract. And here's another huge misconception about buying rap beats online. When you write your lyrics over an instrumental that you purchase offline, you still don't own 100% of that song. You see, once you write your lyrics over an instrumental that you purchased from another producer, you automatically form a partnership on that song with that producer. You own 100% of the lyrics that you wrote, and that producer owns 100% of the music that they wrote. And that's what songwriting really is. It's not just lyrics, it's music and lyrics. And the breakdown of who owns what on a song is what we call splits. And you put this type of information into what is known as a split sheet. And this is how everyone who contributed to writing a song gets their fair share of royalties. And if you don't know what a royalty is, it's basically just a sum of money that's paid to the songwriters of a song for permission to use their song in some type of public work. And there's 3 main types of royalties. The first one is what we call performance royalties. And these type of royalties occur when music's being played at a bar, a club, an airport, a grocery store. It could be you performing your song live or someone doing a cover of your song live. And this is also when your music is used like in movies and commercials and TV shows, video games, etc. The second type of royalty is called mechanical royalties. And a mechanical royalty is a reproduction of the work, such as a digital download, copies such as CDs and vinyls, and also streams. And the third type of royalty is called microsync. And this is a newer type of royalty. This is revenue generated from music used on YouTube videos, social media posts, podcasts, etc. So just like how you had to pay the producer for permission to use the beat, once you create a song over that beat, then if someone else wants to use your song, they have to pay you and the producer for permission to use that song. And this is very important. You need to make sure that you register your songs in 4 different places to ensure that you're receiving all the different types of royalty payments that you're going to be entitled to. And if you fail to do these steps, then any royalties that you don't claim for 2 to 3 years are what they considered black box royalties. And these royalties will actually be giving to like the top share artists such as like Drake and Beyonce. And there's literally billions of these black box royalties that are unclaimed that are given away every single year. So don't let that be you. The first place that you need to register your music is with a music distributor such as DistroKid, who was awesome enough to sponsor today's video. A company like DistroKid is how you get your music on all the major platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. And DistroKid has a dedicated section on their dashboard called Splits, which allows you to put all the split sheet information into there so that everyone is getting their fair share of their royalties. And DistroKid will collect all the mechanical royalties for all the digital sales and streams for all the major platforms out there. and it's going to divide it up based on the percentages that you put into your split sheets to make sure everyone gets paid what they're due. And here's a few other really cool things about how splits work on DistroKid. You can add unlimited collaborators to any track. You can change the splits at any time. You can add or remove collaborators at any time. You can go back in time and see any previous splits. And for privacy, collaborators can only see what percentage they get. They can't see who your other collaborators are or what percentage other people are getting. And that's really dope. And if your collaborators don't already have a DistroKid account, they're able to create one just for $10, which is 50% off. And your release won't be delayed if your collaborators are slow to sign up. Instead, they'll just hold the money for them until they join. And if your collaborator never joins, you can easily cancel their invite or reallocate that money elsewhere, or just take it for yourself. And my favorite part is DistroKid does not take a cut of your royalties. You and all the other songwriters, y'all get 100% of what's owed to you. And if you aren't already with DistroKid, make sure that you use my affiliate link so that you get 7% off your first year subscription by going to distrokid.com/VIP/Cole And I'll also post a link in the video's description. Step number 2 is you need to affiliate yourself with a performance rights organization, also known as a P.R.O, also known as a collection society in your particular country. Here in the US, our main ones are BMI, ASCAP, and CSAC. And if you're outside of the US, just Google collection society for whatever your country is, and then you'll find which ones you have available to you. And the collection society that you choose to go with is going to keep track of your performance royalties. Remember, this is anything that's like in movies and video games, on the radio, anything that's being played live or in clubs and grocery stores, all that stuff. That's what they keep track of. And just like how you filled out all the split sheet information for DistroKid, you're also going to continue to fill out that same split sheet information for all these different places you're going to register your music, such as the Performance Rights Organization. Number 3 is you need to register your song with Sound Exchange, which keeps track of digital performance royalties for non-interactive mediums, which are mainly digital radio stations like Spotify Radio, Apple Music One, etc. In other words, these are outlets where the user doesn't have control over what music is being played. And number 4, and this is a big one, make sure you register your music with a publishing administrator, such as Song Trust, which will collect performance and mechanical royalties with all collection societies around the world that you normally wouldn't have access to if you were only using a local performing rights organization such as ASCAP or BMI. So with all that being said, don't feel bad for Menace for only getting $200 for the exclusive rights to the Panda beat. Both him and DESIIGNER have seen more racks from that song than a beat vendor at Mardi Gras. And a big shout out to DistroKid for sponsoring today's video. If you're not already signed up to them, make sure that you use my affiliate link, distrokid.com/VIP/Cole so that you get 7% off your first year's subscription. My name is Cole Mize with ColeMizeStudios.com, where I strive to make you a better rapper now. If you're trying to perfect your rap skills, make sure that you subscribe to this channel for straight to the point, no BS, how to rap video tutorials. And always remember, when it comes to rapping, there's no rules, there's only techniques. Peace.
Hey man, you see that subscribe button right there? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, and don't forget the bell icon. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Hey, I know you see that like button, right? Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. And look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, today I'm gonna kill it.